it's Aimee here, and in this video I will be showing you my spreads for August. I really wanted to do a collab theme with my friend at Koana Art, and after going back and forth on a bunch of ideas, she suggested doing a Molang theme. I was very happy that she suggested this theme because, as you can tell from the past couple of months, my themes have been very doodle heavy and time consuming. I really needed a month of something on the simpler side, and this theme was so cute that I couldn't pass up the opportunity to try it out. Please make sure to check out her YouTube channel and Instagram. She already has her video on this theme posted, and it is so amazing. Her spreads really reflect Molang and Friends' adorable aesthetic, and I think she perfected it. She always has the cutest themes and truly inspires me with her videos and posts that she makes. I will have her channel and Instagram linked in the description, so please make sure to share some love and support to her too. I feel really bad that I posted this video so late. I originally wanted to post it at the same time as she did so we could do a proper collab together, but unfortunately I was hospitalized at the beginning of the month and I've been drained ever since then. I just now started having the energy to even pick up a pencil and record. Due to that, I wasn't feeling too confident on using my go-to liners, but it kinda worked out. I feel like lining with the colored pencils fit the theme a lot more, and it also gave me more control than using liners and my Tombos. It gives it a softer look, which is what I was going for. I never heard of Molang and Friends before doing this theme, and I think that the characters are adorable. It was kind of nerve-wracking to attempt drawing these characters because I really wanted to do them justice. To avoid going overboard with drawing every single character, I stuck with only Molang and PiuPiu. That is also why this quote I picked out for the month was perfect. I struggle a lot with minimalistic approaches and spreads, and now it's come to the point where I constantly feel like I need to go all out in my spreads. In a way, I was grateful that my body was like, no, you're going to chill out with drawings this time. Having a quote like this is a reminder that sometimes doing less is better than going all out. With the cover page and quote page finished, I move on to the calendar page. Now, I'll admit, this page is not really special. I was so tempted to draw a lot of the characters and fill the page out more, but to really stick with a more minimalistic approach, I only focused on the calendar and drew in a couple of small flower doodles for the days of the week. I also decided to stick with using only the colored pencils for the rest of my spreads to match the softer aesthetic I was going for in the cover page. After a super quick and simple calendar spread, I work on the habit tracker and menu spread. I didn't want the whole theme to be bland, so I added some more doodles for each page. I drew a lot of inspiration for this doodle from my July cover page from last year and wanted to recreate it using Molang and PiuPiu. This has been my mood for the whole month and felt it was very fitting for my habit tracker since I most likely won't be filling it out completely. Usually I would have a budget tracker on this side of the spread, but I kind of fell off on using it for the past couple of months, so I decided to use this side for my menus. I also saw a really cute doodle of Molang cooking and thought it was the perfect inspiration to doodle in this spread. The one thing that I don't like about using colored pencils for lining instead of my fine liners is because I have to erase my sketches to the point where I can barely see them rather than line my work and then erase the sketches underneath. Of all of the drawings I did for this theme, this was my favorite. It looked more like Molang than the others and it fit the page more since it's related to cooking. Probably didn't make sense to have PiuPiu just dump sugar all over the floor, but you know, it's still cute. Next up are my memories pages. This is a spread that I really wanted to keep in my journal and the only one that I have actually been using. I could have kept it simple and wrote on the blank pages, but then I thought about some doodles that represented sharing memories, and what came up was taking photos and cherishing those moments. I drew in Molang and PiuPiu at the opposite corners of the spread and really loved how it turned out. Granted, the camera kind of looks like a bar of soap, but it was the best way to keep it simple. I think my favorite part about this theme is I don't have to color every little thing in. Keeping things on the simpler side was a struggle when it came to laying everything out, but since the doodles themselves were not difficult to draw, it made completing my spreads for this month a breeze and took no time at all. If I put in more effort than I did, I don't think this video would be out right now. I finished off the spread by writing in memories at the top and moved on to the last part of the theme. For the weeklies, I didn't want to spend any time on figuring out layouts. I went with something I did in the past and stuck with laying out as many boxes that I can fit on a page. Before I did that though, I still wanted to have some doodles to finish this theme off and went with Molang blowing bubbles and having bubbles be a tab for the next page. I thought it would be cute to make PiuPiu a bubble and felt it really came together once I added some shading to the bubbles. I flipped the tab and drew Molang on the bottom corner of the page. I didn't see any reference for this doodle, so trying to figure out how to draw Molang blowing bubbles was kind of a head scratcher. I didn't know how to go about drawing a blowing expression since a lot of Molang's drawings had their mouth closed. Once I figured it out, I finished it up and flipped the tab back and forth to admire how well it turned out. Since there wasn't much color to the spreads and I wanted to add a more cheery and cute vibe to it, I cut out some colored paper for each day of the week and pasted them onto the boxes that I already planned out. For some reason, I thought glue would be a good idea for sticking them on, but it kind of warped the paper and I freaked out a little bit. I switched to my usual tool and used my glue tape instead. For the last page, I usually use it for my Doodle 9 Challenge doodles, hosted by @DoodleDayDarlings on Instagram. This was last month's doodle page, and it is a really fun challenge I like to participate in each month, and also a great way to connect to other artists. That is it for my August plan with me. Thank you to my friend at Koana Art for doing this collab with me and coming up with this adorable theme idea. These spreads were very quick and easy to make, and I enjoyed trying out a more minimalistic approach this month. I am thinking about doing it again for next month, but what do you think? Do you like a more minimalistic look or a more doodle heavy one? Let me know in the comments. As always, if you found some inspiration in any of these spreads, please make sure to tag me on Instagram so I can share my support to you as well. Thank you so much for watching, and please stay healthy and take care. Bye for now.